I am the
You have
love.
committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. Yeah, so there is a private car that comes to your hotel to pick you guys up. Um, it is a sleek sky car, and it takes you to a rather large skyscraper, and you're on the 15th floor, so not too high up, but it docks into a discreet airlock, and you step out into an antechamber into a climate controlled warmth. Hosts exchange perfunctory kisses and curated compliments. Greeters are running ID checks. Yeah, everything is very ostentatious and gauche. You do hear like music coming from deeper in, though. It's a pretty big place. Looks like it takes up 2 floors, and yeah. So a greeter um, asks you for identification, Ivy, and you hand over your ID or your invitation, I should say. Hmm. Ivy plus guest. Welcome. Refreshments are just a little further in.
All right, I'm getting some cheese.
Right on. Well, you might be a little disappointed on the cheese. Um, it looks like tiny little hors d'oeuvres, cuisine served on levitating platters. We have smoke pearled amuse bushes, microgravity champagne bottles, and fusion dishes spiced with rare orbital aromatics.
You enjoy that cheese.
Although there is a fellow that is handing out personal nutrient patches.
Mr. There's face is just disappointed.
Yes. my daughter is currently at the door because I'm on the balcony, and she is standing and staring at me and yelling.
Dad.
Yep, slap, slap, slap. It's very
I'm sorry.
distracting.
Hopefully they'll have something you like.
What was that?
That
Oh,
does sound like
okay.
something Artemis would do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. And I bet it's adorable.
So
Okay.
yeah. There's a lot of high class people around.
Where
The
were we?
fashion and body. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know how to pronounce this. Couture. Is that a word?
Not one I'm familiar
Anyway,
with.
it sounds sufficiently high class. Couture blended with bioluminescent fabrics and micro holographic accessories. Guests seem to be showing off different neural implants, subdermal data ports, different bionics, exoskin accents, each a conversational prompt and a status marker. So, yeah. A small stage hosts a holographic stage of sorts, or a stage hosts a stage. I just don't know how to pronounce these fancy words. What's a chanteuse? Anyway, there's a singer whose layered vocal tracks are shifting the mood. Intermittently, a kinetic sculpture animates into a drone ballet outside the viewport.
I just turn to Ivy and I go, I don't know. You want to dance? I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much of her silence is lag or how much of it is.
I think we should look for Victoria.
Okay.
Remember, your name's Bob.
Right, Bob. Got it.
Right. Deep cover. Bob. Anyway, yeah,
WTF.
so you find Victoria coming out of a secluded looking balcony. And
I'm
she
talking.
what? Is
I
that
believe
how serious the lag is?
I think there's a bad delay.
That's a pretty serious delay. Okay, well, I guess we'll be using my mic after all. Babe, your phone sucks.
I know.
That's
it
like
does.
straight a minute behind
I
in
know.
conversation.
It's more like a minute and a half.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's. Where were we?
I don't know what the last thing you guys heard from me was.
Oh, we were talking about blowing up the building with C4.
We're all the way back
Wow.
there.
Silas.
No, the last thing you said, you were gonna look for Victoria, and then you were like, in the middle of me talking, I'm talking, or something like that. What do you mean you're talking?
Silent.
Yeah, so right after Calvin talked, I responded. And then you guys were just like, you're just being silent. It's like, I'm talking.
That was so jarring. It was so far back in the conversation. Anywho, what was the last thing you heard?
Something about Victoria coming out of a secluded balcony.
Okay, yeah, that's right where we're at. So what were you saying?
I was just trying to listen.
Listen, she's coming out of a balcony.
Yeah. I didn't say I'm talking.
You said you were trying to find her. I don't know.
Yeah. It's because I was trying to go talk to her.
Okay, so you trying to talk to her or go listen to her?
Listen to her. Listen to her.
See, this is the discordance. What do you mean Like you're trying to hide in the crowd and overhear what she's talking about?
Sure. No, I'm actually going to go approach her.
Okay.
She's my friend.
You met her a couple of days ago at a bar. That kind of friend.
She's an acquaintance.
So she says, "Oh, Ivy, I'm glad you could make it to my little soiree.
Very nice.
I know I couldn't get the ultra good stuff from out of system, but I'm sure that we could find something that'll pique your fancy."
Did you hear about the cheese?
Cheese.
Nothing.
Mr. There
It's
perks
like, I
up.
don't think
Cheese? Where's cheese?
I don't think we have any. I don't think we have any cows in system. That would be quite the delicacy.
Sorry, Bob.
Aw.
This is Bob.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Mr. Bob. And she reaches out to shake your hand.
I shake her hand and go likewise as I give a kiss on her hand and then bow.
Right. So Victoria is this like tall, blonde-haired woman. She wears her hair. Well, it's multicolored, but blonde, tied up into a bun, and she has cybernetic eyes that are just a range of colors. And she says, "So, what brings you two into the system anyway? I forgot to ask before."
Bob. We're here because of Bob.
Oh, Bob sounds rather important. What do you do, Bob?
Well, I'm a proprietor of some sorts. One could say I'm just in the business of source gathering. Heard about all the festivities and was very intrigued. And of course, Ivy told me all about it, so how could we not, or how could we pass up such a wonderful opportunity?
Indeed. What source gathering? I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's more or less, we kind of work with reporters. Of course, they report
Oh, a
on
journalist.
exactly.
Interesting. What news outlet do you work for?
It's a
It's special.
it's a private company in particular.
She kind of gives a knowing look. I see. Well, welcome. We do have quite the range of activities going on. Feel free to make yourselves at home. Get to know the locals. It's all the, well, let's say the well-to-do around town. I'm afraid I have to go and speak with a governor. You'll have to excuse me.
Pleasure.
And she steps away. Oh, my pleasure.
uh,
I'm gonna pull Bob to the side.
ugh.
Okay, yeah. There are several different small salons and secluded balconies where private discussions are taking place. You can easily grab one at any time.
Let's grab one of those.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Pear. Do not say too much.
Right, totally agree. What's saying too
All
much?
she knows about me is I'm in the military. She doesn't need to know a lot. Just tell her you're special.
Special. That's. I'll shut up.
Cross your eyes when you say it.
Don't lead like Don't say things that are not true.
Well, technically,
Like
Like,
again,
you're
she knows
reporting.
my name.
I mean, technically, we
She
are a
knows what I
gatherer of
do.
sources, so we technically aren't lying. We are gathering information.
Yes, honorable information. We're trying to get the end. This bitch is rich.
I mean, at some point you're going to have to ask questions. You know that. Maybe not to her directly, but there are plenty of people around here.
Yeah,
Well,
so
just like
therefore,
I
we're going to go
said.
make friends. And we're going to have cover stories. And we're going to stick to those stories. You are a journalist. That's what you've chosen. I am in the military.
Exactly. You're a
What is
military.
the reason why you're here?
You're part of the military. You're kind of the bodyguard to the source gathering journalists, while we're gathering information for a one Mr. Silas Boone, who happens to be the other reporter in particular that we report to.
There we go.
Exactly.
Sounds like a good cover story. Pretty solid. I will say that perhaps, just maybe, you might have chosen poorly by saying that you were a journalist. Um, I don't know if you know this, but people are less likely to talk to journalists when they know something that they shouldn't.
Yeah.
But that's just me as a GM piping in, you know. We'll figure it out.
Well, like I said, we just gotta maintain the cover of the just covering the festivities type ordeal. That's all. Which technically, again, we're not lying because we are investigating the festivities.
Oh, for sure. Well, this might not work against you. It depends. There's a lot that you don't know. Anywho, anything else on this secluded balcony, or would you like to attend the festivities?
Unless if Bob would like to pick a last name other than their.
I mean, there could be a good name, last
How
name.
about
Okay.
Tomato?
Amato?
Tomato.
It's like we hear Silas over the comm. What about Yamato?
No, Tomato.
Like tomato, but
Yes,
pronounced like someone who's never seen a tomato.
yes.
Okay.
Bob
Bob
Tomato.
Tomato. Hmm.
What a fake name!
Bob Tomato.
Yes, who could ever see through such an impenetrable disguise?
Thank you, Silas, for the wonderful thought.
Okay. To be fair, anyone who asks is probably going to think that Mr. There is a fake made up name, so.
It's not.
That's because it probably is.
See? Anyway, so you guys go back in and, like, what do you intend on, how do you intend on going about this? Like I said, there's a lot going on. There are games of risk and show, there's entertainment, there's.
So I think we should split up at this portion and just mingle in with the rest of the folk. Just, of course, get talking to them and stuff of that nature. If you'd want to, well, no. Mm.
If
Let me
our
see.
cover stories, I'm supposed to be your bodyguard. I should probably stay with you.
That should probably be.
You'll. This will just take some creativity on your part, Mr. There. You will have to spin it as if you were a kind of news outlet that they don't need to be worried about.
Oh, well,
And
that's easy enough.
this is your tactical liaison from base talking.
Gotcha.
Well, you already have an in. Since I'm in the military, more people are willing to trust you. That's how I got in Tori.
All right, let me try this out. Uh, I just casually look for someone who's idly alone.
I would try and find someone who's isolated and get in for conversation.
In a sense, yeah.
Okay, there is a VR auction going on in one corner, and there is a fellow who is kind of just like on the outside of it, looking at the projected um, items. He's dressed in like a neon suit. It's like orange, suitably sci-fi, and has big bushy sideburns. Um, Go ahead and role play with me.
All right, I just is there drinks?
You what? Sorry.
I was asking if there was any drinks.
Yes, there are little levitating plates running around with different confectionaries and champagne bottles. Uh, like I had said before, there's what is it? Microgravity champagne bubbles. So they're kind of floating around.
There's no way I'm drinking this stuff. All right, Ivy, I need you to just get a drink, follow loosely behind. Uh, just make yourself look like you're enjoying the festivities. I'm gonna talk to this gentleman over here.
Okay, you have fun with that. I'm gonna mingle.
I grab a drink and then I head over to the orange tuxedo guy.
Okay.
And
He's standing there. He's looking at what looks like an antique grand piano of some kind.
that's kind of where I chime in and go, huh, I wonder what this is.
He looks at you with kind of a side eye. And he says, I believe they play music on it.
Ah, well, you got me there. You just seemed intrigued. My, my fault.
Well, it's an item that is over 500 years old. It
So it does have
would.
intrinsic value.
Indeed, it's shipped out of the system. You could check the description yourself. Are you interested in such things?
Some art pieces in particular catch my eye from time to time.
Ah, indeed. I believe there's an art gallery around here somewhere. A bully old chap. A man of sophistication. I like that.
My name's Bob. What's yours? As I hold out a hand.
Winston! And he takes your hand in a handshake. Ah, I see you're non-augmented. I had a personal greeting stashed in that handshake. I guess we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Uh, apologies. I'm kind of old fashioned when it comes to art and a lot of particulars. So you'll have to excuse the oversight.
No problem at all. Them Puritans around here, it's okay. Not everybody can handle a massive upgrade of cyberware.
I'm getting used to all this myself. So um, I'm still pretty young when it comes to this stuff, but still. Uh,
Indeed. Well, I could introduce you to a few things, I suppose.
Yeah, sure. If you got time to, definitely. What is it you are into? I guess.
Oh, I suppose you could call me a little bit of old blood. Old money, you see. We invested in this colonization effort. It's been over a decade since the terraforming started, and my family was in at the ground level.
Interesting. Yeah, definitely. If you want to introduce me to some things, I've got some time, just kind of going around, enjoying the festivities and all.
Indeed. Well, bully. And I don't have the mental capacity to role-play as this guy and make up a bunch of things that he is introducing you to, but he shows you different, like, interactions with the auctioning system and shows off the different things that are on display. There are, like, a lot of different things: exotic materials from faraway places, antique, everything you can think of. It's all virtual, so it's kind of like eBay. There's just a lot of very expensive stuff on display there.
So I would.
And some of it's like practical too. Like not all of it is just schwanky socialite stuff. There's even like personal protection units. There's an energy shield on display, personal energy shield. Yeah, things of that nature.
Okay. Plus, at this point, I would probably be asking while he's kind of showing off things. It's like, so this auction in particular, is it a charity or where do these items come auction from?
I believe they're out of the personal vault of our Victoria, our host.
Hmm. Interesting. All
As
right.
for charity, well, I doubt it. I do believe that she is liquidating some assets for a joint venture. I'm not privy to the details.
Well, she did mention earlier she had to talk to the governor for something. Know anything about that?
The governor? Oh, maybe a governor. There's a lot of people from out of town.
Gotcha.
You yourself included, I assume.
Oh yes, this is my first time in this place. I just had to come and see the festivities myself. I gotta admit, I'm a little impressed.
Indeed. She does put on quite a party.
But I digress. I'm sorry. If there's more to show, definitely go for it.
Yeah, he leads you around out of the auction part and into a room that is part auction hall and part casino. There are high stakes games going on in shadowy booths. Uh, it looks like there's active suppression from anti surveillance systems in parts of this room. um, there's yeah. He says in here they're doing an art auction. This might be more up your alley. um, but there are also games of chance going on. Us bored socialites, we like to get a little bit of a thrill going on. He takes a patch and puts it onto his neck. Boy. Um, you could take part in these, but they don't wager money. You have to wager your secrets. Quite an interesting pastime, if you ask me.
Wager a secret.
Indeed, there's a lot of people with known connections around here. It's all on the very hush hush, mind you.
Hmm. I suppose I would have to auction off some secrets from you if that's the case. If I need to find out more, then
You'll not have my secrets so easily.
I suppose I wouldn't be able to. You look like a very cunning man. All right. Well, I will definitely stick around. Do you know when the auction's gonna start soon?
I do believe it's going to be running through most of the night.
All right. Well, cool. Well, thank you. It's been a pleasure. I'm just gonna go ahead and just mingle on, and certainly I hope to see you soon.
Indeed, Bob. Enjoy your stay.
Have a good night, Winston.
So you find yourself in this den of high society intrigue, I suppose. What do you do with that?
Is there anybody really, really interesting looking?
Oh my God, like everybody? No, like I said, the individual booths where presumably these games of chance are going on are screened with some sort of high technology. It's like darkening their booth and interfering with visual optics and sound. You can't really make out any details of the people in them. There is like several people in chairs around the art auction, and there is a bar. It feels like there's a bar in every room, but yeah. There's also a table where like a variant of classical cards with AI referees seems to be playing. I don't know. Ball's in your court.
Hmm. Okay. Um, I just radio to Gronk real fast, and I go, "So, how's the undercover valet thing going? Or is that still a plan?"
Gronk, you're in a. It's a basement garage where they're stashing the different sky cars and such. There's like a dozen of you just kind of milling around.
It's all quiet down here on my end. It's just the regular staff. How goes it up there with the fancy folk?
Pretty fancy. I feel completely underfunded.
Gotcha. Well, just try to go ahead and be friendly with them because the rich people usually use poor people as pets. So be nice, be fun, be entertaining, and that way they'll keep taking you to fun things. Also, try not to piss them off, i.e., tell them, like, hey, I'm a snitch professionally. So you find a way to get onto their good side, even though, yes, technically that is your job to blabber on about something. But make up an excuse. Say that, uh, off the top of my head, that you are mainly focused on, like, showing off the wealth of people. So flatter them, saying that, oh, I don't really care about your illegal doings, But what I'm really here to do is actually show the world and all your adoring fans how great you are and how cool you are.
I'm here from MTV Cribs.
Yes, go with that. That's your angle. Don't go with the angle that you're SVU. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, no one's gonna tell you anything that way.
All right, 10-4. As soon as the radio goes off, I just think to myself, yeah, I ain't gonna do any of that, and just keep walking on.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go and find Mr. There.
Oh, I mean, you're right behind him. Like you said. What's the plan?
So,
You're gonna do what he said.
did she come up to me?
She's right behind you, yeah.
Oh, I just
Or I
turned her
swear,
and
I will slit your throat.
That
in your
seems
sleep.
extreme.
I'm not dying in a rich person's party. I'm not getting a spot here.
Well, I haven't done anything yet.
You die at a poor person's party.
Which is honestly much more likely. You know, they drag you outside before they kill you at a rich person's party.
I want to die here, is the point.
All you have to do is just keep an eye out for Victoria, and then once you find her, just do your little hidden thing and just be discreet. Because that's technically what we need to figure out first off is what's Victoria needing to meet with Governor for.
Okay, can you be good? Can I trust you around these people?
I promise, as I have my fingers crossed behind my back.
I swear, do not make me call the cavalry.
Who's the cavalry?
Our team.
Oh.
Do not make me call them in because you're being naughty. Make me do it. You'll be on my naughty list for the rest of your life.
You're terrifying.
Very intense. Very intense.
I'm gonna go.
Be good. I'm gonna go.
Okay, I'm gonna go mingle more with some other person.
Keep your mouth shut.
You're the one that brought him. Why are you so intense? Do what?
Make himself a reporter.
Oh, you're still pissed about that. Yeah, well. Anyway, so Mr. There is off mingling. We'll get back to that. Ivy, you intend to go and find this meeting that Victoria is having.
Or like see if she's around, or see if there's anybody around that knows a lot. Like someone that seems to be close to where she entered.
So she is currently out on one of these secluded balconies. What do? You see through like an opaque glass that she seems to be talking to somebody out there.
I'm going to Is there any way I can stand outside of the door and use my chameleon?
I mean, there are a bunch of people around. Theoretically, you could time it to slip out of visibility while no one's looking, but seems like it might be a challenge. I just don't know what to roll for it. I guess give me undercover ops for timing. And if that succeeds, you can go ahead and give me a prowl. But your prowl is like ridiculously high. You know what? We'll just do the prowl, and I'll give you a penalty for doing it in what is essentially plain view. We'll say a 40% penalty. See, the problem with that is that she has to move super slow while she's camouflaged. She doesn't just go invisible, and then can jump around. Her body actually has to adapt to her surroundings like she's an octopus or something.
Gotcha.
Which apparently translates to like certain clothing items because superpowers, but can't have our superheroes going around naked all the time. Silas.
People need to know the truth. They need to meet the real me.
So ironically, he never shows the real him to anyone.
I'm open to no one.
You trying to find your skills? Should be like at the bottom.
Okay. So I take 40 off of the 103?
Yeah. So 63.
49?
Yeah, that works. So you wait for the correct moment when no one is looking your way. You can't really be sure about electronic systems, but it's a risk you got to take. And you go invisible. Well, camouflage, and you sneak up to the door. There is no sound coming from it. What do you do?
Am I going to get myself cuffed? Open this door a smidge. How loud are these doors when they open?
Just not very loud. It's like a sliding door.
I am going to crack it open just a little.
It's electronic.
Shit.
Manual doors? What are you, a space peasant?
Yeah. Okay, well, there's nothing I really can do.
Okay, well...
So I'm just going to try to find somebody that knows him. Or is around, like... I need to find somebody to talk to.
Okay. Would you like to roll an undercover ops to...
I don't have undercover ops.
You don't?
I don't believe I do.
I'd be surprised if you don't. Espionage is a class of skills. It's not a skill in itself. It's a category. And undercover ops is in that category.
Yeah, it's just not on my sheet.
See, that's weird. What do you got as far as espionage skills?
It just says espionage.
Oh my gosh. I am going to your character sheet. Give me a second. Sorry for the delay, everybody. Technical problems. Uh, all right, so we have detect ambush, intelligence, wilderness survival, impersonation, tracking, read sensory equipment, prowl. I really didn't give you that skill, huh? Like almost everything else.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess you can plan on taking that at next rank. You got skills.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what you intend to do.
I'm just gonna make my way over to Mr. There.
Okay, you gonna do it from stealth? Sort of really slowly.
Sure, and eavesdrop on people's conversations.
Okay. So, like as you shuffle over, you know what? Go ahead and give me an intelligence check. You have 77% on those, so just roll a d100. 88. Yeah, you don't catch anything valuable, unfortunately. You've really let the team down, Ivy. We're going back to Mr. There. Mr. There, you are trying to mingle with people at this hush hush section. There's a couple of people at the bar just grabbing drinks. What kind of conversation are you trying to make? You seem like an awkward sort, and I'm not sure how effective just making small talk will be for you. Oh, just name something sci-fi sounding and it's there. Oh, heard he came up with one who was Winston. I gotta come up with another one. Please hold.
It's like that time in Assassin's Creed where the whole game had to load. It's a good thing in my universe there's such a thing as Assassin's Creed. Otherwise, I would have been terribly underwhelmed for this.
Oh no.
Somebody's not happy.
Yes, there's a very unhappy baby in the background. That is facts.
Who brought a baby to a party?
So there is a. Hold on.
You're good.
There is a fellow who looks like slightly. Hold on. There's two women and a man. Okay. There is a gal in her mid-30s, slate gray suit woven with reactive fibers that dull under scrutiny. The left temple bears a discreet trade license implant that flashes soft amber when she's calculating the odds. And there's a fellow who's broad-shouldered, and he's got scarred knuckles and an array of patchwork augmentations. And there is a gal in her late 40s with narrow shoulders, draped in a flowing dress threaded with data fiber. And she's like noting odds onto a napkin.
I guess I'm gonna go to the fellow with broad shoulders then, and scarred knuckles.
All right.
I So I'm gonna just casually walk up, just kind of sit down and just go, ah, man, my back's hurting.
Well, perhaps you need to dish some more flesh for the machine, my friend.
Ah, you said it. So, name's Bob. Round here for festivities and whatnot. Looking into everything. You enjoying the party?
Uh, yeah, I suppose so. I'm just hoping I can walk away with more than I left with, or more than I came with.
Ah.
Shut up, Ethan.
I hope I leave with more than I left with. What?
He's just slurring, okay? He's a little tipsy.
So, are you are you winning well this evening, or are the odds just stacked against you?
Uh, it's been not so good. I'll get by though. I just lost a handsome number of credits at the tables, and well, I'm afraid I didn't do so well at the secret booth either.
What's up with the secret booth?
Well, it's basically a blackmail gamble.
Oh, that's what he meant. Sorry, I was talking to this other guy, and he said I had to use secrets in order to participate. I was just like, what secrets?
Uh, yeah, the more rich folk like to trade in blackmail. It's a thing. If I had won, I could have walked away with something juicy enough to make a plan. My crew is a little restless right now, I should say.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, why are they restless?
Uh, so it's a little personal, mate, but
Oh,
I
definitely
was
not.
betting.
Yeah.
I was betting an off-world scrap claim that I haven't actually secured. So now I'm going to have to go back to the crew and tell them that we need to go and secure it for free.
Oh,
He lets out a big sigh.
sorry for the misfortunes there. But, I mean, like you said, you'll get by for sure. So it sounds like you scrounge up things in your professional life. What do you do?
I'm a ship captain. We've got a big old scrapper. We
Oh,
want to salvage things, old scrap, asteroids. We got onboard smelters. It's a pretty decent living, especially at the top. My name's Joe. They also like to call me Knuckles.
and Knuckles.
Yeah, he shakes your hand and he has a hydraulic knuckle brace. It's a type of augmentation that's built into his, well, knuckles.
Mister there looks very impressed at it. He's like, "Wow,
Yeah.
what
His
happens
hair
when
is
you?"
shaved on one side and he's got like a plug socket and he's got tattoos of dog gang sigils on his neck.
So this isn't
Seems a little
actually.
out of place. but he, obviously earned his place here. What were we saying?
So this is an actual like mechanical arm, whatnot.
It's partially mechanical, yes.
Okay. So impressive arm work here, but again, don't mean to pry or anything, but just out of curiosity's sake, what happened to your arm? Did you just get it upgraded, or did something happen to it?
Oh no, this was voluntary.
Oh, okay, got it.
I mean, yeah, it's easier to get by in life when you have a bit of augmentation. A little bit of extra strength and durability here, a little bit of utility there.
Gotcha.
As for me, we have an onboard fighting ring, and well, let's just say that augmentations are allowed. So why not?
I've actually got a few friends that would be very interested in that fighting ring.
I've also got a HUD Cornel overlay, just so I can check the status of my ship and crew from anywhere.
Gotcha. Well, all right then. That's pretty cool. Um. Also, about that secret table in particular, it's just
Oh, yeah?
blackmail, right? It's not like anything worse, right?
I mean, it depends on the blackmail, I guess.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. It's just I didn't want to get caught up in something if it was gonna, destroy me in the end run.
Well, he kind of gives you a look. He says, if it's not juicy enough to do harm to you, I'm afraid that you have nothing to gamble with there.
Fair enough. I guess, I mean, does everybody participate in this, or is it just select few?
Oh, no. Just the board elite, I guess.
The board of elites?
No, the board elites.
Oh, board elites. Okay.
I mean, I went in there and tried it out. I was going to see if I could get some leverage over somebody, get a leg up in life. But, yeah, not to be.
Gotcha. I kind of like you. Do you have, like, maybe a card or a contact in particular? Maybe I could talk to you sometime or hire your services later on?
Yeah. He, swaps contact information. You can write down this contact. Jor Knuckles Varelli. And he is a ship captain for a scrapping, large-scale scrapping ship.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just mingle on. Basically, just, like I said, just enjoying the festivities, kind of recording things down as I go. Kind of a journalist in a particular sense, but just getting details, enjoying this nice little shindig that Miss Veronica put together, or Victoria.
Sorry, I was not paying attention, my friend. What was that last thing you said?
Oh, I was enjoying this nice little shindig that Miss Victoria had put together.
Ah, yes, our glorious host. That's a scrappy one.
Has she been
Hey,
hiring your
Mr. There.
services too? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Ask him how he knows her.
You say this over a private channel?
Yes.
Okay.
Was getting to that.
Sorry, you off there, mate?
Oh no. Sorry, I had something in my throat there. I guess before I go, I guess did Victoria hire you guys for your services? How do you know Victoria?
Oh, no. He kind of like looks a little. I don't know. There's an emotion there. Bashfulness. She has a stake in my company.
Oh, I see.
Yes. There's a price to operating around here, after all.
I got you. Uh, all right. Well, I've also kind of overheard that she was kind of like sharing some stories with like the governor or about to be part of some merger or something. What's that about?
I'm not really sure. I've heard something about this red table place, but it's not really my area of expertise.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go through a private channel and tell Mr. There to meet up with me.
All right. As soon as I hear her over the comm to meet, I'll just simply just go, well, all right. Well, it's definitely a pleasure. I'm going to go ahead and start chatting with all the other people, but I will definitely keep you up in mind. I had a pleasure meeting you, Captain Knuckles.
Nice to meet you, Bob.
Have a good.
And yeah, you part ways.
And then I meet back up with Ivy, and I'm like, "Sup?"
So,
We need to leave.
you need to leave? Well, you got enough?
I don't like the fact that I found somebody that has connections with where we're looking into.
You mean the red table?
Yeah.
A voice comes over the comm and says that the Exo Beast fight is starting to stream in the main gallery.
Oh, I mean, do we have to leave now? I mean, did we get anything on anybody or sources of missing people or anything?
Fine. We can go to this exo beast thing. Then we're leaving.
Ah, fine.
I know you love it here, but
I think he's more interested in finding more information than what he's found rather than liking it here. But yes, there's an Exo Beast fight being hollow streamed in the main gallery. There is some data being put up. It's two custom created creatures from local bioengineers, and one is Victoria's. It seems like that's one of the reasons why the party is being had in the first place. Her exo beast is this big hulking unit that somehow appears sleek and scaled, and it's got a long tail with a barb on it, and it's biped, and it has long claws and a snout with fangs. And the opposition is like it's like a skinless gorilla with bone-plated knuckles and tusks like a boar. And yeah, they start fucking tearing into each other.
Whoa, brutal.
Yeah. The fight takes about 2 minutes to complete, and it's a little back and forth. The one created by Victoria, with the bladed tail, utilizes that tail to carve up the opponent while dodging strikes. But at some point, the gorilla gets a hold of the tail in one meaty paw, pulls it in, and bashes it up until the first exo beast savagely tears an arm off of the gorilla beast. And it falls back, and Victoria's beast recovers. But while its back is turned, a blade of bone erupts out of the wound, and it stabs the first exo beast in the back. And the fight intensifies from there, while one is wounded and the other one gained a bone weapon. Until at the end, when it's about to lose, Victoria's creature splits its tail into 8 separate versions, smaller, and starts savagely stabbing the living crap out of the thing until it impales it through the skull. The crowd goes wild.
Is there any way I can listen in and see if there's anybody talking about Victoria?
You see Victoria on the second floor on a balcony. Do you want to go up there while this is going on and try and overhear?
Let's do that.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a prowl, just to try and catch something while you're unnoticed.
Are we going off 103?
Yes, although there is a penalty.
74.
Okay. So you're up there and you're kind of trying to listen in, and she's got several people around her and they're talking about the fight, but also business in between. And one guy asks her, okay, when is the next batch due? We need to cover our backs on this. There's more scrutiny than ever. And she's like, don't worry, they're going to come out of the vats in less than a week. But she looks inordinately pleased at the performance of her exo beast. She says, I've always liked that one. We'll get it bioregenerated and set up the template for wholesale. Someone out there needs a good war machine.
Is there anything else I catch?
That's it. That's what you get. And before, she goes back into party mode and the fight is over.
Okay, well then I'm going to just approach her and congratulate her for her win.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Yes. That, I call it the Ravener. It's one of my favorites.
It's gorgeous.
Yes, the split tail trump card. That's good stuff in the monster fighting industry.
Well, this is a glorious party, and me and Bob enjoyed ourselves.
I am so glad, and I hope I'll see you around. We have another several days of the festival going on before colonization starts. And even afterwards, I personally won't be that busy. I have plenty of people to do my dirty work. Well, that's not true. I actually have quite a bit going on. Well, some other time, perhaps. You have my info.
I'll hit you up, or you can hit me up. Just depends.
Indeed. Mwah, mwah.
Have a nice night, dearest. And then I'm gonna go find Mr. Bear and tell him I told her goodbye, and it's time for us to go.
All right. You guys start making your way towards the exit. No bloodshed or breach required from the outside forces, and your hollow car is waiting. Well, it takes a minute. The valet has to be mobilized, but you're at the airlock, and Gronk shows up with the car. It's not your car. There is a driver, but you're the valet, and you open the door for them and whatnot.
Thank you, sir.
And that gets a lot of looks and appreciative wows from the crowd, by the way. Having your own rock monster valet, the luxury of these people.
Yes, we are very rich.
Rich.
Indeed. Yes. I'm the richest journalist in the quadrant. Does anyone know what news network he works for? No, it's a mystery. Anywho, so we will go ahead and fast forward to the hotel. Everyone can meet back up. Jax, this would be your first time there, but they have their own suite that is paid up. And I suppose that's our game for the night.
I would just kind of end it saying it. Well, I don't think we got too much.
Yeah. I'm also right there
we
with
got a
you.
decent amount. Hold on. So I knew that there was something up with Victoria, but there's more than what I know going on with her. She's connected to the red table. You guys realize that, right? Hold on. Someone needs to check for bugs.
That would be fair.
Before I continue on with my conversation, we need to deal with the bugs.
Check yourselves. Bills, you too.
Okay. So, someone give me a check for, I believe there's an electronic warfare skill or something like that.
Could I use tracking?
No, that's for people. I think Jax might actually have, he's got a scanner, and that's something.
Scan me, Scotty.
Scan me, Scotty. So you go and scan the thing, and you actually do find 2 new bugs. But in the process of that, you find that a large, heavy trunk has been delivered to the master bedroom. And in it contains y'all's gear from security. There is a note on top of it, more of a letter, really. It is from your contact. And I will type that up and post it in probably Discord tonight, probably.
Okay.
Works for me. Alright, guys. Yeah, it's just past my bedtime. I gotta get going here.
Yep.
It was
No
fun.
problem.
Alright, everybody. We'll catch up with you next week.
Yep. Remember when we go to recap that we're picking up with Victoria's connection to the red table and what bits of information you gleaned from her party. Bye-bye.
Later.
Boy.
Bye bye.